Conversations have been sparked in a variety of societies by the idea of semen retention, with individuals asserting that they have become more beautiful and feel a magnetic draw towards women from the experience. Those who engage in the practice of semen retention frequently claim having benefits such as increased levels of energy, enhanced mental clarity, and a perceived improvement in attraction to women. It is of the utmost importance to acknowledge that these accounts are subjective and do not have any scientific foundation. The concept of retaining sperm continues to be a contentious issue, with a variety of perspectives regarding its effectiveness and the influence it has on interpersonal relationships. When it comes to understanding the magnetic pull of semen retention, the fundamental idea that humans are mainly energetic beings offers the platform for doing so. Through the practice of conserving life force, men are able to release a powerful energy that envelops them and creates a force field that is immovable. Women who find themselves unable to resist the appeal emanating from men who practice semen retention find themselves drawn to this magnetic pull, which becomes the main point, pulling their attention and adoration. A revelation that semen is synonymous with power is at the center of the conversation that is taking place before us. There is a direct correlation between high amounts of retained sperm and an abundance of strength and vigorousness. Consequently, the magnetic pull becomes an expression of this natural force, which enables men to stand out from the crowd where they are surrounded. On the other hand, low semen levels are associated with a diminished male presence, with the result that men are almost completely missed. The movie provides a comprehensive explanation of how the retention of sperm acts as a trigger for exuding power and vitality, which eventually contributes to the magnetic attraction that women experience. The film investigates the primary objective of semen production, which is to create life, in order to gain an understanding of the magnetic attraction. Through the maintenance of this vital force, humans identify themselves with the focus that nature places on the preservation of species. When it comes down to it, the magnetic pull is essentially an expression of the vigor and purpose that is emanating from the practice of semen retention. Viewers are prompted to evaluate the role of this life force in determining purpose and appeal as a result of the conversation. Additionally, the movie discusses the magnetic confidence that comes along with semen retention, which goes beyond the concept of physical attractiveness. The repercussions of frequent ejaculation manifest in decreasing sexual energy as men age, which has an influence on their mental well-being. The magnetic pull is closely tied to the confidence that results from embracing semen retention, which results in the creation of a magnetic aura that attracts women. One of the most important aspects of the magnetic pull is the connection that exists between the retention of sperm, the elevation of testosterone levels, and the subsequent positive energy. Because of the mystique and power that is associated with having a high sperm retention rate, women are naturally drawn to males who have this trait. It is explained in the film that semen retention creates an irresistible force surrounding persons, which in turn intensifies the magnetic draw. When discussing the retention of sperm and the magnetic pull, it is important to acknowledge the difficulties associated with rejecting temptations. According to this theory, only alpha males are capable of exercising such self-discipline, both when confronted with external problems and when confronted with internal struggles. The metamorphosis into an alpha male, a magnetic force that not only attracts women, but also garners admiration from men, is the source of the allure when it comes to the transformation. In addition to the arena of appeal, the movie investigates how the retention of sperm might become a magnet for success. When the life force is kept, rather than being lost, it is transformed into a source of energy that can be used for beneficial endeavors. Therefore, the magnetic pull is not limited to romantic attraction. Rather, it extends to an individual's capacity to concentrate, accomplish goals, and lead a successful life. Semen retention and personal empowerment. There is a strong correlation between the act of retaining sperm and a feeling of empowerment, as well as an improved perception of oneself. A number of people are of the opinion that refraining from ejaculating might lead to an increase in attention, as well as favorable interactions with females. Those who advocate for the retention of sperm highlight the importance of benefits such as enhanced levels of energy and mental focus, as well as an overall sense of well-being. They find that the exercise serves as a means of gaining insight into themselves, and a means of releasing latent potentials that lie dormant inside themselves. Subjectivity and personal experiences. Insights on the perceived effects on interpersonal dynamics can be gained through the sharing of anecdotes by individuals who engage in the practice of semen retention. There are many who speak of a newly discovered self-assurance that appears to attract the attention of women. These personal accounts frequently emphasize the transforming character of the practice, with individuals attributing good changes in their life to the discipline of semen retention. It is common for individuals to attribute these results to the practice. However, it is essential to regard these reports with a certain degree of skepticism because they do not undergo the rigorous scientific examination that is required to show a causal association between the retention of sperm and an increase in attractiveness through scientific research. Skeptics are skeptical about the authenticity of the claims made by proponents of semen retention due to the fact that they share enthusiastic testimonies of the good consequences of semen retention. There is a challenge to the general acceptance of semen retention as a method that has been scientifically confirmed because there is a lack of empirical evidence supporting the alleged magnetic pull and greater attraction. When it comes to recognizing the supposed benefits associated with semen retention, the scientific community, for the most part, continues to be hesitant. They emphasize the necessity for controlled trials and objective assessments, an examination of orgasms and gender dynamics. When historical viewpoints on orgasms are examined, it is found that there is a significant gap in the portrayal of male and female opinions regarding sexual encounters. On the other hand, female orgasms have been cloaked in mystery, whereas male orgasms have frequently been portrayed as being easy. The complexity of sexual encounters has been brought to light by scientific research, which has revealed that a sizable proportion of women have difficulty achieving orgasm by vaginal intercourse alone. The ever-evolving understanding of orgasms highlights the significance of these experiences in human relationships as they contribute to the formation of bonds between partners and the development of emotional connections. There is a larger conversation taking place online about sexual habits, self-improvement, and personal growth, and the discourse that surrounds semen retention is a part of that larger topic. In addition to focusing on the retention of sperm, these conversations also include subjects about sexual transformation, degrees of motivation, and energy distribution. More and more people are becoming interested in understanding the connections between sexual behaviors and mental well-being, which is reflected in the rise of groups like these. Diverse points of view. The phenomena of semen retention continues to pique the interest of those who are interested in bettering themselves and having more meaningful relationships with others. Some people think that engaging in this technique gives them a sense of empowerment and makes them more appealing, while others approach it with suspicion because there is no scientific validation from the practice. The various points of view concerning the retention of sperm highlight the multifaceted character of human sexuality, as well as the subjective experiences that are responsible for shaping individual views and behaviors. The discussion on the retention of sperm is a complex web that incorporates human experiences, historical perspectives, and scientific skepticism. Even if those who engage in the practice of semen retention can claim to its beneficial effects, the lack of substantial scientific validation raises questions about its legitimacy. There are many different points of view on the topic of semen retention, which can be attributed to the multifaceted character of human sexuality, as well as the ever-changing attitudes of society about sexual behaviors. It is crucial to approach the topic with an open mind, respecting the complexities and individuality that characterize human experiences in terms of sexual well-being and personal development. This is especially important as debates continue. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.